Hey everyone, and welcome back to Top Gossip Today, the channel where we dive deep into the biggest bombshells, juicy behind-the-scenes revelations, and all the celebrity and entertainment tea you didn't know you needed. If you're into surprising twists, deleted scenes, and Hollywood's what could have been moments, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because today, we're talking about one of the most shocking revelations to come out of the White Lotus, and no, it's not about a murder this time. We're talking about the deleted virginity scene that never made it into the season 3 finale, right? Just when you thought the White Lotus couldn't get any bolder, creator Mike White dropped a behind-the-scenes truth bomb that has everyone talking. Piper Ratliff was originally going to lose her virginity, right there at the luxurious Thai resort. And the scene was already filmed but ultimately cut from the finale. To rewind and unpack all of this, Mike White, the creative mastermind behind the White Lotus, revealed on the official podcast that the finale we all watched wasn't the full version he originally envisioned. The cut in question? A full scene where Piper, played by Sarah Catherine Hook, decides it's time to finally take a step into adulthood by having sex, specifically with Zion, the son of spa manager Belinda, played by Nicolas Devernay. According to White, this wasn't just a throwaway hookup scene. It was written as a crucial character-defining moment. Piper, who spent most of the season wrestling with her identity, privilege, and purpose, and even did a stint in a Buddhist monastery, was meant to have a literal awakening. And it wasn't going to be subtle. She was going to get it on with Zion as an act of self-discovery and rebellion against her pampered, overprotective upbringing. White explained, "There's a whole scene where she's like, 'It's true. I need to get this over with,' referencing her brother Saxon's constant jabs about her lack of life experience. Throughout the season, Saxon has been the mouthpiece of judgment and snark, often teasing Piper about her attempts at self-discovery and her somewhat naive worldview. So this scene? It was supposed to be Piper's big "I'm done being a child" moment. After leaving the monastery, realizing the spiritual path wasn't for her, especially without air conditioning and organic food, Piper was ready to re-enter the world, and she wanted to do it her way. That included shedding her virginity in a moment that was meant to be both liberating and comedic, but unfortunately for fans, this scene was cut due to runtime and tonal balance. The finale already clocked in at a hefty hour and a half. White admitted on the podcast, "I was trying to do too much narratively, and honestly, we get it." The White Lotus finales always pack a punch, juggling multiple plotlines, surprise deaths, and emotional resolutions. Adding a rom-com-style virginity loss in the middle of all that might have thrown the pacing completely off, added that the scene had a slightly whimsical vibe, think indie romance rather than psychological satire. And with the chaos already unfolding in the finale, including the family's patriarch going full bananas and trying to poison everyone with pong-pong fruit, this softer, more romantic scene just didn't fit, and we have to talk about that moment. The breakfast table scene that basically replaced the virginity plotline. In the final cut, Piper casually tells her mom she's done with the monastery because the food isn't organic and they don't have air conditioning. It's the kind of privileged complaint that the White Lotus has mastered turning into biting social commentary. Fans immediately took to social media, turning the scene into memes and praising it as a satirical take on the woke but rich aesthetic that's so common among the ultra-wealthy. Still, many viewers feel robbed of what could have been a powerful, or at least highly entertaining, moment of growth for Piper. Instead of an active declaration of independence, we got a passive rejection of discomfort. It's funny, yes, but it feels like a missed opportunity to see her take real agency over her own life. Zion's involvement would have also added a whole new layer to the show's themes of class, race, and social dynamics. Belinda and her son have always been on the periphery of these rich families' dramas, serving them, healing them, absorbing their emotional baggage. To see Zion take center stage, even for one pivotal moment, could have flipped that narrative. Fans have already started imagining what the scene might have looked like. Some are even demanding it be released as a bonus or alternate cut. And let's be honest, HBO knows how to stir up buzz. We wouldn't be surprised if we see it surface eventually, even if it's just a snippet. Mike White is known for his sharp takes and intentional choices, but he's also candid about his regrets. And in this case, he admitted he's disappointed the scene didn't make the final version. It's rare to hear a showrunner be so transparent about what they wanted to do but couldn't. That honesty only makes fans more curious and hungry for the full, uncut version of the story. What's fascinating is how the White Lotus continues to evolve. Each season tackles a new location and a new cast of chaotic, wealthy travelers, but the core remains the same, peeling back the layers of privilege, discomfort, and hidden desire. Piper's storyline is a prime example. It could have ended in a transformative sexual experience, but instead, it ended in a punchline about poor food and no AC. Whether that was the right call or not, that's up for debate, and as far as the cast goes, Sarah Catherine Hook has proven she can handle both comedy and complexity. Her portrayal of Piper was layered, awkward, and refreshingly unpolished. Nicholas Devernay also brought quiet depth to Zion, a character who often existed in the background but clearly had more to offer. Hard not to wonder how their on-screen chemistry might have played out in that deleted scene. Would it have been awkward and fumbling? Sweet and surprising? Knowing the White Lotus, probably all of the above. So, will we ever see the infamous virginity scene? Maybe. With the fan buzz now building, HBO might consider dropping it as a digital extra. It wouldn't be the first time a fan campaign brought deleted content into the light. Remember the Snyder Cut? Stranger things have happened, and in the meantime, The White Lotus continues to be one of the most buzzworthy, conversation-starting shows on television. From unexpected deaths to explosive social satire, it never holds back, and even the scenes that don't make it in only add to its legend. Whether you're here for the luxury resorts, the absurd family feuds, or the painfully honest character arcs, The White Lotus keeps giving us drama we can't look away from. And sometimes, as we're learning now, the drama behind the scenes is just as wild as what ends up on screen. And that wraps up today's deep dive here on Top Gossip Today. If you're as curious as we are about the missing moments of your favorite shows, smash that like button and subscribe for more exclusive looks into the stories Hollywood doesn't always show us. Let us know in the comments, do you think the virginity scene should have stayed in? Or was cutting it the right call? Until next time, keep the gossip flowing, keep the tea hot, and we'll see you back here real soon. Stay juicy, everyone.